All right. I think this is going to be the beginning of the next video. I was just having some technical issues with my controller and OBS, and I fought Loretta a few times, to be totally candid, and got my ass whooped. A couple of times the controller just stopped working in the middle of the game. So I'm just gonna I guess I'll start this episode here. I did some busy work off screen so people didn't have to watch me, and I didn't have to watch myself in the future, or whoever this video is intended for. Go through the mountaintop of the giants and do the Ordina liturgical town stuff, which is just totally non-exciting. So I did that. I obviously got to here. I got to Moog's Grace. So, yeah. So I made some kind of logistical progress off screen to make this series a little bit shorter and a little more interesting. So yeah, and now I've been getting my ass beat by Loretta. I was trying to do a bunch of deflectees, and it wasn't really working out for me. She was hitting a little bit too hard. So my guard counters were kind of, it was breaking my stance. Maybe I'll just do it. So, yeah. And her combos, I guess. Her combos were kind of long, so it was requiring, multiple deflects, and not really working out for me. So yeah, but now we're here, and we're doing okay. And everybody is happy. Oh, just that stray. She hasn't entered. When did she enter her second phase? I'm a little surprised. I thought she would. 1, 2, and yeah, just not doing great on that. 1. Yeah, it just broke my stance like a single one. I think I had full stamina. I don't think I had rolled at any point. Give me a bleed. Do we want to buff? Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Literally looking down like an idiot. Oh, those things suck. Roll. Too late. Too late? Strafe. I don't think you can strafe these completely. I tried to do it before. I don't think you can strafe that one completely, at least. I'm going to try to jump off you. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, God, and I'm dead. Yeah, that's what I get for insisting on doing the weapon arts when I should just be tried and true. Roll in R1. I'm having fun, though. Loretta's a great fight. I'm a little confused as to why there's like a hologram of her at Ronnie's Rise, whatever. What is that over there? The Carrion Manor. And then there's her real self. I kind of like the idea that she's an Albinoric of some sort. Still doesn't explain the hologram, but I think she's a cool boss, and I was glad to see her in Night Rain. That was kind of fun. Although she whooped my ass in Night Rain too. I had one run where we just kept going back to her. Like, I just found 2 people as stubborn as myself, and we just kept dying. We were like, it was, I think there are only a few different spawn points. But it was one of those spawn points that was like right next to Loretta. That's gonna hit me. Oh. And yeah, we were at like level 2, so we literally cleared out like a small area, and then went to went to Loretta. Oh wow, can't believe that. And now I'm dead. Yeah, we had cleared out like a small encampment right there, and then like got to level 2, and then went to fight Loretta, and just got whooped. And then we just kept going back, because we all seemed to agree that we could not, in good faith, continue that run without beating Loretta. It was fun. Actually, it wasn't fun. It was depressing. I think that was one of my Recluse runs, where I just played the worst version of a Recluse and insisted on like trying to, roll a bunch of attacks and being up super close for some reason as the Recluse. So I apologize if my teammates are watching, which I'm sure they are. I apologize. Poke, swipe. Out. Oh, okay. Alright, that worked out. It's like the first successful one I've done. Oh, wow. That was too early. Fair. Kick? No. Bleed? Did I? No, I didn't probably bleed. What? Surprised by that. I'm surprised at how few. Oh god! At how few bleeds I've got. There's no way she's resistant to bleed, right? What am I doing? Shut up! Just like fight the boss, you idiot. Dead. What? If I die right now, I'm actually gonna be pissed. Alright, Lord, why don't we come over here? We can talk about it. Thank you. That's how it's done. First try. I also, man, do I love that weapon. I kind of wish, I get a little. I don't use the weapon arts that much, or the Ashes of War, I should say. Well, I think that has a weapon art, right? Doesn't it have that kind of like jump into the air, swoop down for a second / weapon art? I kind of wish you could stack like 2 Ashes of War, and like just one of them was L2, and the alternate was like Shift L2, just like the pouch button. All right, I can't wait to embarrass myself. I mean, if I can't beat Loretta, I don't know how I'm gonna fare against Malenia. Or even against this shit-eating, what's it called? What are you called? What are you called? I could just cheese. Oh my god! I thought I was gonna jump off the map. So cool, man. Cool move. misses a lot. What do you want? It's like a ton of iframes and a really strong attack. And every time, come on. There we go. Put your thing down. It is always nice getting a finisher with that. I wonder how long I've been playing. Probably not that long. Oh, now it's kind of a trek to Malenia. This is another area I really like. And I really, this area in particular, I kind of felt, and again, anytime I say anything is easy, that's all relative, and I don't mean it to sound cool or like some kind of brag, because I'm not good at the game, as you just saw. But I was having feelings of, you know, my first playthrough of Elden Ring was, you know, it was roughly, it was over 200 hours. I combed the map for every, oh, I should not be down here. I insisted on exploring every area as much as I could. And it took absolutely forever. And frankly, it was pretty exhausting. And to the point where it's just like, I was not having fun at certain times. I was like, dude, just go to the next area. But I was like, no, I haven't explored this specific spot right here. Please make it. And so, but that was a very circuitous way to get to the point of, I explored so much that I was fairly over-leveled for most of my first playthrough. And I had a weapon that was always at a high level for the area I was in, because I was collecting all of the smithing stones, and I had enough runes to purchase whatever I needed. So yeah. And so I got to this area, and I was starting to have like really sinking feelings related to the difficulty. I was like, this isn't hard. I'm not feeling like I did in Dark Souls, where I was like, holy shit, how am I going to do this? This is like, if, you know, there's that tension of exploring and moving forward, and then like hitting a wall and like being like, how am I going to progress here? I got to like figure this out. And oh my god, where's the bonfire? Etc. So yeah, and I got here, and this is the first level in Elden Ring where I was like, oh, actually, in New Game Plus, you can just like run through this. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got here, and like there was those. I'm still blanking on the name. Malenia's Knights, whatever they're called. Clean Rot Knights. Oxymoron. Yeah, I got here, and I was like, I have that feeling of Dark Souls where, where I was like, this is like a cheat engine glitch. I somehow have 2 stacks of boluses for you, you know, eagle-eyed people that are paying attention to that. But yeah, I got here, and I was like, holy shit, this is a difficult level. Those Clean Rot Knights were just killing me every time I came through, and I was struggling to progress through them. I felt a little... just like, there's more enemies per square foot in that area between like Loretta and here than there is in like the entirety of, well, I shouldn't say enemies per square foot, because obviously it's super high compared to other levels, but there's more enemies there than there is in like the entirety of Lane Dell. You have like 10 different Clean Rot Knights. You have all those little, you know, those Hallig Tree soldiers. So yeah. And then you have the Erd Tree Avatar, the putrescent one, or whatever. Oh, okay. So yeah, but I really had that feeling of accomplishment when I actually made it through that area, and it very much felt good, and it felt like Dark Souls again. All right, we are at Malenia. Not sure how this is going to go. I fought Malenia a lot. I really like Malenia. I don't have super advanced thoughts about like waterfowl as a mechanic. I should probably at least rest. Meaning, like, I know that there's the argument that it appears to be it appears that it is an attack that the developers did not have an intended solution to other than stay away from it. I know that there's like the circle around. I've never been able to, and then roll twice. I've never been able to do that, but it also doesn't feel like the developers intended for that to happen. It feels like they probably just intended for you to stay away from it, and if you get caught too close, then your run's over. And I don't really have a lot of feelings about that as a concept, to be honest with you. I think that's fine. I don't think every boss, like, I've never done a no-hit run. I have no interest in doing a no-hit run, and I don't think that the game owes to no-hit runners some sort of duty that it be possible to no-hit it out of the box. But waterfowl does seem a little on the cheap side. But you can get a good shield and kind of just deal with it. Although I've never done that, so I don't really know if it does the regen. Back to you. But yeah, Malenia is one of those bosses where it's just like she's so difficult that I actually just enjoy fighting her, and learning her and like coming back to her again and again. Whereas like other bosses that aren't as difficult, it doesn't seem like there's a good reason to do that. What am I doing? I wanted some talismans. And I don't know why I don't have it. I want to get this out of here. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. I guess I've never actually used this. It's just... I think, is it 20 seconds? You're going to proc bleed maybe twice. I mean, I'll probably proc bleed on Malenia a couple times. Maybe 3 times. And it's nice to have a throwing option. But I'm specifically here for... Probably not. You. Okay. I need to get I currently have a microphone stand as opposed to like a microphone arm. So I'm sitting in kind of an unnatural position compared to how I normally do. And that's going to be my first excuse as to why I get trucked by Malenia. So this is, yeah, that's good. I'm not going to, maybe I'll try to deflect her just because that's kind of the point of the run. But I'm going to put on this next. Then I'm going to put on, let's do the guard counter talisman and see if we can make it work. Because what's the point? What's the point of just going in here and rolling and R1ing? Nobody wants to see that. Nope, too early. Dead.
Blade of Nicola.
Yeah, so my hands were in that weird position. Just kidding. Alright, well that was a good start. You know, we learned something, I'm sure. I'll get myself one of these. Did I put the Blessed Dew? Oh, I should have put that on. That's always nice to have. I do have a Cerulean Tears if I need it or want it. And it's just as soon as Well, that worked out. I thought I rolled. Oh, the reach on this is a little deceptive. I feel like I should have gotten her there. That always triggers her movement, which I actually like. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should have. That's gotta be a leap. Did I already get one? Waterfall. I knew it. Well, that's how I deal with waterfowl. I don't feel. I'm not that scared of waterfowl, but I never have very strong feelings about talismans. I always have the two-handed one on, like I said. I usually have a damage reduction one on, just, you know. No, it's just perfect input read there, Malenia. Good job. I guess I'm just supposed to sit here for 20 minutes and wait for you to do something. Jump. Alright, just come towards me. I don't want to do this. But you outspace me every time I come towards you. No, I'm getting hit. I never have the timing down on that. Oh, it's that one. Here's my plan for this one. I just run. I just run and run and run and hope she doesn't catch me. And that was not right. This is too strong. Oh, lucky. That felt unfair to Malenia. I'm surprised at how. I mean, I know, obviously, that she staggers pretty easily, but I'm surprised at how much that staggered her. I thought she would have hyper armored through it a little bit more of that.
My brother.
2 tries? Like, well, is that 3? I think it was 3. I feel pretty okay posting that to the internet. So yeah, that was Malenia, Crotch of Rot. That's what it's my nickname for Malenia. All due respect, I'm obviously wearing her helm. I'm a big fan. I have the stupid Mesmer, the Impaler collector's edition, but I would prefer to have the Malenia one. Again, Crotch of Rot. Alright, I'm going to end this one here. Love you all.